Milan 0, Chelsea 2, and Chelsea absolutely bossed them at the San Siro. A lot of people are going to say the referee had a stinker. The referee was giving yellows left, right and centre like he's handing out parking tickets. But I'm going to say Chelsea were professional, efficient, and I'm here to chat the breeze. The good, the bad, and the downright ugly coming your way. Welcome to the Kavkas View, and in today's video we are going to discuss how much change can occur in 6 days. 6 days, that's all it's taken. We beat Milan 3-0, we beat Wolves 3-0, and we absolutely whooped Milan against 2-0 to make it a 5-0 across 2 games and put us top of the group. The group is in our hands. We got Dinamo Zagreb at home, we got Salzburg away on the final day. We might not even need it, we just have to beat Dinamo and all of a sudden we are through. That's how simple it's going to be. The equation is lovely, no algebra, no rearranging formulas, nothing of that magnitude. Simple mathematics. One win and you're through. But now we are going to break down the good, the bad, and the downright ugly from this game. And I'm not going to lie to you, all good, one bad, and one downright ugly. You can already guess it. But all I ask from you right now, hit the like button, hit subscribe to the channel if you love Chelsea content or football content, because that's what I'm here for. And more importantly, in the pinned comment is my Instagram. Go follow me up in the DMs, tell me what you thought about today's performance, and I'm going to respond, usually by a voice note. But all in all, let's get on with the good. Money Mason Mount, Scrappy Doo, or as I like to call him, Energy Red Bull Can Bunny. This man absolutely had a great 45 minutes. You know, a lot of people on Twitter usually use the word blasic. Absolute blasic. Don't know what it means. I think it's like a wordplay of blast and classic together. But Mason Mount today was phenomenal. Whether it was the assist, whether it was winning the penalty, for me, it was the all-round performance. The man did what I want from my number 10. The man did what I want from the furthest midfielder. He linked up play. He picked the ball up in the half spaces, turned or laid it off or played decisive passes, and he was absolutely phenomenal. He was feeling himself. He looked like the Mason Mount that a lot of people said was arguably better than Phil Foden. Today his performance was impeccable, and it actually really was epitomized by multiple aspects of his game. Number one, the penalty, the running off the ball. It was a great 1-2. The way he dropped deep to sucker Tomori in. Tomori gave him the space, he ran in behind him, beautiful pass from Reese James. Theo Hernandez, I have no idea what you're playing. And then Tomori dragged him back. We will talk about that decision later on in the video, but Mount stayed on his feet, and I'm going to give him props for that, because how many players would have fallen on the floor? I was shouting, you better fall, because that's how you get penalties. And you know what? In this case, the ref gave the penalty, and Chelsea went 1-0 up. But the assist for Aubameyang's goal was beautiful, because 1-2 and the ball inside was perfect. It literally asked to be caressed into the bottom net, and Aubameyang just said, I got this, hold my cup, and finessed it with style. Then you start looking at Aubameyang's goal, right? Aubameyang's got 3 goals in 5 games for Chelsea now. We've got a striker on our hands. Aubameyang's all-round play sucks. The number of times Aubameyang could release the ball with a good weight of pass and absolutely set us off to something good is unreal. Yet, Aubameyang's finishing, on the other hand, is tremendous. He knows where to be to receive the ball and then has the confidence and the ability to finish it off. I said today on Twitter, Potter can't believe his luck. Not only has his wardrobe increased and he looks better than ever, not only has he got a better trim, not only does he have a new barber, he also upgraded from Neil Maupay to Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang to Armando Broja. This guy's got top quality forwards now. Maybe not in Broja because he's a young player that's developing, but in Aubameyang, he's got a goal scorer. Is Aubameyang perfect with his all-round play? No, I've said that before, I'll stand by that. But can he score goals? I never disputed he could score goals. Well done, Pierre. Long may this continue, and long may we get thriving wins at the San Siro. You start looking at Potter. Potter absolutely got it on right again. On Twitter, people were absolutely moaning. People always love to moan on Twitter, you know, especially when team news comes out. I'm gonna stop. After last game against Wolves, I can't read this man anymore. He went with the same tried and tested. The only thing he changed was, instead of Fofana, he went for the one and only Trevor Chalobah. And you know what? Potter, bravo. Brilliant game management, took off Mount at halftime. He knew Mount was on a yellow card, didn't want to give this trigger-happy referee opportunity to send one of our players off. Rested Mount, put him in aluminium foil, make sure that heat is still in there so that when we unleash him on a weekend, he's absolutely destroying everyone in sight. Very good from Graham Potter. Honestly, you can see the fundamentals of his team characteristics building. The way we knocked the ball around was amazing. We were keeping the ball, it was sharp, two touch. It was just rondos around the pitch, but with incisiveness and decisiveness. So it wasn't neat and tidy in corners, but at the same time, we were going somewhere. There was a direction, there was an element of support for every player. There were always options. Then you start looking at the back three, and the back three were fantastic. So the back three defended very well. I think Trevor Chalobah had a fantastic game. I think Thiago Silva had a phenomenal game. And I actually think Koulibaly was amazing once again. You know, two of those three get a lot of criticism. And Trevor today and Koulibaly today illustrated on the ball, more so than defensively, why they are very good. They were both very comfortable carrying the ball out, playmaking from the back three, and they were absolutely phenomenal. And it was the range of passing, it was the confidence in dribbling, and more importantly, what I loved more than anything, it was the assertiveness of the decision making. There was one instance, right, where we messed up and Trevor tried to head at a ball and it landed off the floor and bounced on his shoulder. That's happened to him before. He got up, reacted, got back to Leao and absolutely won the ball clean. And Koulibaly took the ball after. And this shows that we have a cohesive unit. Thiago Silva, what do I need to say about him? Phenomenal. Best centre-back in the world. At this moment in time, you can't name a better centre-back than Thiago Silva. 38 years old, 35 going 35 mil. Literally, absolutely amazing. The performance today from Chelsea was very good. When you can also go and talk about Ben Chilwell's performance, which I think in the second half was very good. With more time and space, this man was actually looking forward and being assertive. Reese James had a very good performance. Kovacic and Jorginho were neat and tidy. Nothing extraordinary. Just a few passes that you expect players of their caliber to be making. Kovacic especially looking forward with every opportunity. Conor Gallagher came on, had a decent cameo. Ruben Loftus-Cheek looked like a mammoth of a man, absolutely imposing himself on that Milan midfield. They were petrified of him every opportunity. It was so obvious they are petrified of this man and he's developing into a fine midfielder. But you know what I have on this channel, and I'm honest, and the bad is the ref ruined the game. Like, let's be honest, the ref really ruined the game. This game was meant to be a test for Chelsea. And the ref, after that Tomori red card, absolutely destroyed the game. Do I think it's a penalty? I think it's harsh. I think it's criminally harsh. Does he get his hand on his shoulder? Yes. Is there enough to make Mason Mount go down? No, hence why Mason Mount stayed on his feet. Is it a foul? I don't think so. I wouldn't have moaned if it wasn't given. But then to give the penalty and then send the man off, look, in the long term, this is a bad result in the sense that we wanted to test ourselves. Yes, we won the game and I'm happy for it. But I wanted to see where Chelsea were at. I wanted to see where we were at after 5 games under Potter. Whether the implementation of our skill set is there to take on a team of Milan's caliber. Ref ruined it. Short term, we're all happy, we're over the moon. But in the long term, I worry because now I still don't know. There are still questions and no answer. The ugly, you guessed it. You guessed it. And the ugly is horrible because last week it was Wesley Fofana that had an injury and then came back on and then limped off, and now we know he's out for 4 weeks. And now it looks like it's Reese James. Reese James wins the ball back and then lands on his foot poorly, and it looks like it's something in his ligament. Robbie Savage called it straight away. Straight away he said, this looks bad. He came back on. Leao ripped him for pace. James did not even track him. And for me, it was very worrying from that point on. He walked off, but he looked in discomfort, and I am very worried. This means Azpilicueta is going to be playing a lot more. We don't have any other right back on this team, and I'm worried, guys. I hate to be repeating myself, but honestly, if Reese is out for a prolonged period of time, we're in big trouble. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Tomorrow, hopefully, I'll bring you guys some news on the latest from Reese James. But this was the Kavkas View. I hope you guys are cool. Hope you're all blessed. Thank you for watching. 1,000 likes is what we're aiming for. 100 I expect. Peace out. I'm out. Bye.